That is a barracuda. This is, ooh, hold on to it. Other side of that big wave. Watch your camera.
Look at him go. Woo!
Nice.
Bump me up, bump me up, bump me up. He's right on the bird. He's getting ready to eat. Come on.
Spin it.
Go. Run the bird, run the bird, run the bird.
Nice bait.
Look at that hook.
Beautiful. Right. Oh, right at the top of the toboggan.
Presented by Yellowfin with Captain Scott Walker and Captain Steve Rodger.
So Walker, you've been wanting to catch some sailfish under the ballyhoo, under the birds with the sprays. Get some footage of that. You know, we tried last year. We did, okay. But we really wanted to show not necessarily catching the fish, but more of the fish feeding.
The whole drama of it.
And how hard it is to get in there. So what we did was I took you to a spot that I knew there was a lot of ballyhoo at.
And that was a great spot.
Yeah, we brought the hoop net.
That was as good as it gets.
Obviously, the ballyhoo is a very crucial part of the sailfish.
When you're sight fishing sprays,
you got to have fresh ballyhoo.
Match the hatch.
And you got to have ballyhoo that's going to last all day. And there's only one way to get a ballyhoo that's going to last all day, and that's catching them with a hair hook.
That's right.
Don't touch him. Use a small hook, a little piece of shrimp. Once you get those fish up behind the boat, you take that ballyhoo. Once you have hooked him, you bring him to the well. Do not touch. Take a de-hooker, right? A lot of people want to grab a bait and get the hook out. That's the worst thing you can do. De-hooker and drop him in the well. We're trying to get 30 of them. Once we have 30 hair hook caught ballyhoo, we know that those 30 are going to last all day long.
Exactly.
And then there's other ways to catch them, as we did with the hoop net.
Well, besides having 30 ones for late in the day, you need them for all day. You can see 10 showers in 15 minutes, and you're out 50 baits. Just casting and casting. So you need bulk, and you can throw a cast net. We've seen you throw cast nets on the pilchards, so you can do the same thing on the ballyhoos. But in this situation, there's so many. We catch too many, and too many kills them all. So you had a hoop net. I use them in Islamorada all the time to catch speedos and ballyhoo occasionally, and they're perfect for the prolific ballyhoo schools you have here in Key West. So they come right over top the yellowtails. Where I'm from, they would never come near yellowtail. You'd have to have special chum bags.
Because you were saying, hey, find the sand. A lot of people want to anchor in the sand because of
the yellowtails.
Not because the ballyhoo like sand. It's because you got to get away from the predators.
Yeah.
You got to get away from the yellowtail. You got to get away from the mackerel to get those ballyhoo that close.
But with the millions of ballyhoos you have coming out of the bay right now off of Key West, they are first in the chum bag. So we could take that hoop net, tie it to a 6 or 8 foot gaff, and just drop it right under them with a little lead weight, and wait for them to get comfortable and forget about it and lift it up. And we're catching 25 at a time. Don't mind me, I'm just a little hoop net sliding back under you guys. 3 scoops, that's 75 baits, and that's more than any live well can handle, and it's a full day's worth of baits if they don't get beat up.
Yeah. The biggest thing I noticed with the hoop net caught ballyhoo, because that was the first time I had actually caught ballyhoo with the hoop net. I've caught speedos, cigar minnows. What I noticed the biggest difference was when you cast net ballyhoo, there's a lot more scales. It takes time. It takes time to get them out of that net.
They're rolling down the 14-foot sides of the net to get into the bottom braille, and then you got to undo the braille from leads, and they're getting rolling, unspun, and their scales are falling off nonstop.
Yeah, slime coat they have. Yeah. So what I noticed with that hoop net was, man, it's real simple. Where once you brought that thing up, once you brought it to the well, we just boop, and they're out. So the quicker you can get the bait fish out of any kind of net,
less stress, less abuse for the body. And then you looked at them in live well, and you could tell missing scales, a blue spot versus a solid green one. But at the end of the day, that back well had over 50% of the ones that we hoop netted were still almost as good as hair hook. Not the same, but good enough. We were using until 2 o'clock that day.
Yeah, the most critical thing, again, is 2 different wells. A lot of people don't have that feature. So that makes it really nice. We were able to take our hair hook ballyhoo, and they were over here. We were able to put our net caught ballyhoo over here. So we were able to separate those 2 baits, and we would say, wow, that fish is really finicky. I'm going to get me a really good bait, which is the hair hook.
Right.
Wow, there's 3 sailfish there, or, you know, they're not that picky, I'm going to take one of these net caught and try him.
And that's the beauty of it, of having 2 live wells or even 3 if you can.
I think we're out of here, buddy. We got plenty bait.
All right, I'm going to put the hoop net away.
Yeah, put the hoop net up, and I will get us a little bit straightened up, and we'll get out of here.
Put me on the fish, Captain. Come on, put me on the fish.
You got it. I'm going to bring the sailfish rods to the back here, okay?
Head east. Head east. Towards the sun.
Oh! This is one you can put on the wall right here, buddy.
I'll gladly write up the paperwork for you, sir.
Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, is brought to you by Yellowfin, only in a Yellowfin. SIMRAD and the brilliant award-winning NSE multifunction display. By Mercury Marine. King Sailfish mounts for that once-in-a-lifetime catch. By Costa Sunglasses, see what's out there. And by Steve Rodger's Spear One Charters, Key West, Florida. Scott Walker's Tailwalker Charters, Duck Key, Florida. And Under Armour.
I made some phone calls back towards Marathon, and there were some fish up there. So we decided to take a little bit of a beating early and then have a nice ride home all the way back to Key West. And we did take a beating heading up the road. I mean, it was hard holding on. We pushed 35 miles into a 6-foot sea.
Yeah.
And it was a mean sea. It was a big pine shoal, I believe, where we were trying to get to. Yeah. And we're going to make our day there. And we got there, and it wasn't right.
We're right in the roughest part of the ocean looking for those sailfish.
We had not seen a bird for an hour. The water's a little murky. You can barely see the bottom in 25 feet. And we had stopped just to collect our thoughts. Yeah. And then you whip out a bait at a giant barracuda. Started the tone for the day.
Oh!
Look at all the ballyhoo. They're just raining here.
This is one you can put on the wall right here, buddy.
I'll gladly write up the paperwork for you, sir. He's got some buddies on top of him.
I want the good price. Woo! Yeesh. Oh!
Good God! That's bigger than the sailfish we caught last week.
It is, man. We need the incoming tide, and I think we'll get what we need. Get some cleaner water.
Use that special barracuda rig. Lady Luck.
Nothing like a cuda on mono, baby. Woo! Dude, he hasn't stopped yet. Holy
30-knot wind isn't helping. Oh, he got the bird.
There's not often I mistake a cuda for a sailfish. That joker was black, big.
Oh, look at that.
Had moss on his back.
I think there's moss on his back. I think they're hanging on this. Look at the size of that thing. Look at those choppers.
That is a nice granddaddy barracuda, buddy.
His eyeballs are so big.
Those are the ones you put on the wall right there.
Yeah.
Bite me once, shame on you. Bite me twice, shame on me. Beautiful fish, man.
Yeah. Oh, they're that big?
Yeah, man. He was jumping and everything out there.
I'll let him go.
Hold him up one time, dude. Let's get a length on that thing. Don't let him bite your shoulder off.
Whew.
There you go. Oh. That is a barracuda.
He's a stinky son of a gun.
That is just, whoa, hold on to him. All right, over the side. Good job, man. All them fingers still there?
Yeah.
Good job. There he goes.
Back to his lighthouse. Where'd that light go?
Where'd my hook go? Hey, thank you, sir.
Oh, there's 3 frigate birds here now.
All right.
4.
You got my hook still, buddy? I'll call you. That water was so filthy that cuda, I mean, I actually thought that was a sailfish.
That's right. You know,
he was so dirty, and he was so big, and he was black.
Oh,
and I said, well, look, there's a sail right there. I pitched that bait out, and Cuda piled on it. And the neat thing was that, we got a great fight out of that big Cuda. Again, I'm about bending the rod. When things ain't right, let's bend the rods.
It started the tone for the day, because while we were fighting that barracuda, frigate bird showed up out of nowhere.
Doing it today, buddy.
That one was so old, he had his own remora.
Thank you, bud.
Oh!
You're on. He's on.
Little baby sail. The one we're looking for, a little 15-pounder. Look at him go. Woo!
Nice.
He's a little angry. He's a little angry. Oh, come on.
Let me know when you need me to go that way, buddy.
I guess we're gonna, oh, he's not that small, but he is a country mile out there. Might want to put her in a gear.
Yep.
He's going right up sea. Time to get wet. Look at him go. He just jumped wave to wave into the wind. Ah!
You all right?
Not yet.
Well, that's a tough sailfish, Scott.
Yeah, another big one. Another big one.
That's a tough one there, buddy.
Circle hooks for billfish are mandatory in all tournaments in the United States, including the Bahamas. Traveling all over Florida, sail fishing tournaments, I still find crews up and down from Palm Beach to Key West that are against using live ballyhoos with circle hooks just because they have terrible hookups. I found a lot of rigs that don't work, but I have a rig that works great now, and it couldn't be simpler. Just take a copper wire, cut it to 3-4 inches, and put it around the circle hook. Just a 1/2 inch, twist it down on it, nice and tight so that the actual copper wire won't come past the barb. Any crews that have fished for marlin or sails from Venezuela to Cancun to the mid-Atlantic states, you're now rigging your ballyhoos with the circle hook outside the mouth of the ballyhoo, although it's dead. But just treat the live ballyhoo exactly the same. Take the 3-inch copper wire, drop it easily right through the soft tissue of the bottom jaw, pull the hook tight to the mouth, and then slowly just wrap the copper wire up the bill. Don't break the bill. You don't want to hurt the ballyhoo any more than you can, because there's enough stress just by handling it. So just wrap it up 5 or 6 times, and then you're done. Once you cast the bait, the inertia of the hook just pulling away from the face is going to keep that hook a 1/4 inch away from the ballyhoo's body and loose for when you get the bite. The hook's not in the bait, and it's going to find the corner of the sailfish's mouth every time. As simple as that is, that's the rig you need to be tying with live ballyhoo. Turn her into wind. I can't stop him. Turned his head.
Well, that's a tough sailfish, Scott.
Yeah.
A lot of color on that fish, man.
Another big, long fish. Which is not the one I saw. His head. Another big one. Another big one.
That's a tough one there, buddy. Let me know when I need to put them gloves on.
I'd put them on now, bring them to you.
All right.
Coming down your starboard side. There he is. Look at that thing. He's beautiful. There he goes, cobra.
Like a cobra, baby.
You got it?
Yep.
Right in the corner.
Right in the corner every time.
Another big fish, huh?
That fish is big, man. There's no slack there. Oh. Look at the size
Look
of that
how
thing.
fat he is. Okay, I'm under. Okay. Oh. Woo!
That is a big fish, son.
Man, 15-pounder in my butt.
Yeah, you go, little
Back
fish,
to her.
little
Back
fish.
to her.
That is a nice sailfish,
Must have
Scott.
just seen his sail only.
Yeah.
It's
It's a
murky.
nice fish.
Wow. You want to shove his head out?
Yeah, I'll push him out. Ready?
Look at him swim. It's all squared up. Happy to go. Here's on it. Double header on me. Double header. Come on, come on. I'm getting bit. Go to your right. Go to your right. Go to your right. That's my. I already baited that one. I baited that one.
This is the other one here?
Yeah, I'm hooked up. Triple header right here, Steve.
All right, let me get another bait.
Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, is brought to you by YETI Coolers, wildly stronger, keep ice longer. Islamorada, sport fishing capital of the world. By Okuma Fishing Tackle, there's no stopping Okuma. Bass Pro Shops, your adventure starts here. And Staybill, for everyday protection against the damaging effects of ethanol.
A lot of people don't realize that there's a couple things that make that really difficult, trying to catch those fish under those ballyhoo, those sailfish, under those birds and those ballyhoo. So once we got the bait, you got a couple things that work against you. One, you have to get very, very close to the sailfish without spooking them.
Right.
It's very hard to do. Number two, the ballyhoo is a very fragile bait. Very fragile.
That is the battle.
Yeah, you know, so it's not like you can get him on the hook, hang out, oh, there's one, your bait's dead.
Yeah.
You're not going to get a bite.
If he doesn't jump, the sail will not pounce on him.
Yes, so you have to be able to go,
Seen
there's
that.
the fish,
Hundreds of
run
thousands.
in there, full speed, get on him, at the same time baiting up and firing in there. And how many times you fired in there and he doesn't jump enough, or he's not alive enough, you have to bring it in and put a brand new bait, and then you'll get a bite. So,
Plus, everything's moving. The ballyhoos are moving 1,000 miles an hour trying to give it to sailfish, and sailfish is moving left to right trying to decide which one he's going to eat out of 1,000 baits.
Yeah.
And you got to decide with a 36-foot boat which way he's going to turn.
yeah.
And sometimes he turns a direction you can't go.
Right.
And you just got to watch him swim away. It's so frustrating.
It's a lot of things that are there that make it very difficult to do, but we really want to try to show everybody, you know, how cool it is.
It's high energy.
It's the most excitement you'll see.
There he is.
Hey,
He's
should
right
we wait
behind
for
him.
them? Hey, should we
Stay
wait?
right on that. Stay right. He's
Hey,
right.
should
He's
we wait
right
for
on
the
the
other
bird. See
boat
the
or
black
no?
shadow? Bump me up. Bump me up. Bump me up. He's right on the bird. He's getting
I got
ready to eat. Come on. Come on. I'm getting bit. Go to your right. Go to your right. Go to your right. That's my. I already baited that one. I baited that one.
That's the other one here.
Yeah. I'm hooked up. Triple header right here, Steve.
All right, let me get another bait.
Oh, he ate you off. There's three here. Mine's hooked up. Mine's hooked up. Just hook him and throw right into the wind. That's right here. They're right here. 6 o'clock. Right here.
Yep.
That's good. Good, good, good. I'm under you. Take your value. Tip up, tip up.
I think that's you there.
Damn. It's a shame that snapped up.
You know, what is going on there when you pull in there is 1,000 ballyhoo running for their life. I mean, they are running as fast as they can run, scared to death, and you have a sailfish behind there, which I'm not positive, but I think the sailfish is, if not the fastest, number 2 out there in the ocean. He's in there, I mean, running as fast as he can run, chasing these ballyhoo, which are going just as fast as he is. The bird is in there at the same time. It's really action-packed, and what your job is to do as an angler is to pitch that ballyhoo right in front of him, because he's not going to see your bait if it's over here. He's got 1,000 right here he's going to eat. You're over here. He's just going to keep chasing them 1,000. You have to make a cast that lands right in front of him, and 9 times out of 10, he is going to peel off. And check it out. Beautiful. Oh, right in the top of the toboggan.
Coming to you. Spraying him
Bring it
around.
to me.
He's speeding up. Spear one.
Cobra. Let the cobra out.
Get him, Kobe. Get him, Kobe. Get him, Kobe. I'll bring him around one more time. You were 2 for 2.
I haven't struck yet. I just kind of put my
Setting him up. He's lassoed. Complete. He's not hooked. Got him, Cobra?
I got him. I almost went in with him, but I got him. Nah, he wasn't lassoed. He was hooked, Scotty.
I had to circle hook to find that bone.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Beautiful fish. Beautiful job, man. You gonna let me catch one?
I believe you casting your bait off.
Oh, well, I said, which one? Which one? Not that one. Well, how I put the brakes on it.
Yeah, man.
As soon as I put the brakes on that spinning rod, that ballyhoo went, whew. Beautiful, man.
All right.
All right, we're gonna turn him loose, huh?
You point him and I'll shove him.
All right, here we go. Awesome.
Next one's yours.
Awesome.
I'll hand it to you.
Awesome, man.
Want me hook it and hand it to you?
No, you're doing great, bro.
No. We're gonna get that double header right after.
Somebody got to cast, somebody got to drive.
Somebody's got to drive.